As the lockdown extends across the country, it is not just humans who have been impacted. Animals, especially stray dogs, cats and cows that are largely dependent on humans for their food, have been left to starve. But some citizens are trying to change that. Manjari Chaitanya, a scientist from Bengaluru, is working round the clock to feed 2,000 to 2,500 stray animals. A restaurant in the city owned by Neeral has dedicated its kitchen with the manpower to cook food for the starving animals in 2 batches.
They are only stray dogs, and stray dogs in India are basically scavengers. So they live off leftovers thrown out from people who don't have proper access to disposing garbage like us, who just leave out extras from their house, or they eat out of garbage dumps. Basically, they're scavengers. So now with the lockdown and all restaurants being closed, meat stores being closed, no humans emptying their dabbas outside, no children being naughty and throwing out their lunch boxes, the dogs are in a fix. They don't know. I'm sure they're enjoying being without humans, but they're not enjoying the lack of food and the heat. So whatever even is left out putrefies and rots very fast because it's summer. It wouldn't have been as tragic for the dogs, not for corona if it was winter. But yeah, the dogs are struggling. And so this food goes out. Feeders, we've identified feeders from areas close by. Some of them come pick up from here.
Firstly, the kids who are going out to give dog food are no more going out. Number one. Number two, the wastage has been very organized finally by the government, because of which the dogs are not getting food. That's the second cause. Also, the people who are working used to dump their tiffins or food here and there. People smoking at cigarette shops used to give biscuits to dogs. So these were all the ways of feeding dogs. But henceforth now, due to lockdown, people are at home and dogs are just not getting the right kind of food to survive the day.
Despite the lockdown, the kitchen staff and volunteers work all day to cook food and supply it to different parts of the city. The food supplies are entirely crowd-funded, donated by animal lovers who don't want the strays to go hungry.
It's more like a mixed bag of volunteers. So there are people who work corporate lives, who work from home, and in the evening they go out and they feed their dogs. And there are a lot of people who also work a lot in animal welfare. And they do it on a daily basis, but now since it's becoming difficult for them also to get ration and get chicken and cook it for their dogs, they prefer picking it up from one certain place. So what we also plan to do is, instead of multiple people, cooking in multiple houses and then feeding all their dogs in their area, if we kind of, bottle it down to one place where the food is being cooked, so it will be easier for them to come pick up and then go around and feed their dogs.